Hey guys, you are welcome to my channel. This is your girl Favour and her husband. Yes. This is your first time of seeing my face, his face, our faces. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notifications whenever I post new videos. Yeah. And to my returning subscribers, you're welcome back. You guys know already that I love you. We love you. Anyway, today we are just going to be answering your questions. We are going to be answering your questions. This is like a continuation of the questions that we answered last year, so we couldn't answer all. We decided to throw in the bonus, answer some of the ones that we didn't answer. We may not answer all, or we will answer some. Okay, so let's just get right into this video. Okay, so another question says, what do you think about a man that met a woman and wants to marry her within 3 months? Isn't it too soon?
No, it's not too soon.
That's
just true. It's not too soon. Men, I don't know how it happens like that, but sometimes men know what they want. Sometimes you will see people that have dated for 3 years, 4 years, and the man might actually stay there out of guilt, out of battling himself. Do I really want to do this? And he might be having a lot of doubts about the whole union. Now, maybe at the end of the day, the whole thing falls apart. He meets someone else. Within 4 months, he's married. He will now be thinking that maybe he has been dating the other person behind his back.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't work. Sometimes it happens that way. You understand? I know a guy that met the wife. You will know him. But later I will tell you.
Okay.
Very happy couple. They met out of the blues, got married out of the blues, and they are still very happy in the blues right now, for real. So it happens. Though in some cases, some people have got at the wrong end of it actually. So, and it is good to take your time.
Yes.
It is good to take your time, but once in a while you see that kind of thing that happens, and it is beautiful. Understand? That doesn't mean that tomorrow someone comes out of nowhere and wants to marry you. You not calm down and try to understand the person as much as you can. It works, but it's not like it's an absolute thing, but it does work.
Yeah. And let me just add to what he has said. You are not holding anybody from proposing marriage to you as a woman. Men, they easily, like he has said, it's easy for them to know who they want to settle down with. But it is now left to you to decide, okay, you want to settle down with me, but I want to learn more about you. So that you met in 3 months, he wants to marry you, does not mean that you marry in 3 months. You can decide to check out this person, because
for a few months.
Yes.
Again, Abby.
Yes.
You're not talking like a woman. We like to be sharp.
Sharp.
We like to deliberate and investigate and all those. They're always good.
Mama. Okay, another person says, how is life with your hobby or with hobby? Life with him has been interesting. Truthfully, it has been interesting. That's just all I have to say.
And topsy-turvy, huh?
I won't say topsy-turvy. The funny thing is, do you know we are not quarreled?
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, but people are like, in the first year of marriage, that the first year of marriage is the toughest because you are trying to learn. Yes, in the first year of marriage, we learned a lot about ourselves, but for one day.
But the truth is this, I will give you that credit. I think the reason why it has been like that is because of you, for real. I'm not quarrelsome actually.
Yes.
I love peace. I love peace, but I think you play a major part in it.
How?
Because you don't like case too, you like peace. So that's just the thing. She tries to avoid confrontation at all costs. I know that about her. And thank God I know that I'm not also somebody that will want to maybe take advantage of that and try to oppress her, or maybe because I know that she may not fight back and I will now start oppressing. Even the truth is that people that are like that, I tend to fear them. Those ones that will not talk when they are angry. Those ones that will, when they're angry, they'll just sit one place and not say anything. They are carried to their heart. I will dig it out though. I will
that
keep
he does
disturbing
that.
you until you tell me what the problem is.
He does that.
That's just
Periodically, yes, he does that.
So that's how it's been. So next one.
How did you meet your hubby? We've already made
that.
a video on how we met, like a whole video. So I'll link it in the description. Description and up here. Shall let me know about my tongue. So the next question says, what does following God's blueprint in marriage look like? It looks like this. Following God's blueprint. Don't mind me. Following God's blueprint. Chineke.
I was a bit confused there. Actually, was.
God's blueprint in marriage means you are going to have a smooth sail, because God is one that instituted marriage. So if you follow his blueprints, you're not going to have any issue.
Even though it's quite difficult for some.
Yes, it's quite difficult
for some. I find it unbelievable that they cannot do that.
But funny thing is, it's actually simple. Really simple.
But let's not go into that. Because everyone knows what it is.
Yes.
You that is looking, you know what it is. So let's just go on.
Okay. What was the toughest thing you had to fit into when you got married? What was the toughest thing for you?
The toughest thing, there are two actually. Two. One, that's not my time is no longer my time now. My time is no longer my time. Last year I had to use force and get small time for myself. I had to tell my wife, please, some women sometimes we like to have a little bit of our time alone. Let us just stay, even if it's 1 hour. My wife likes to cling. She's a clingy woman. She's always, when I come back, she might be in the sitting room. I come back, I greet her. I will go straight to the room. Just give her 5 minutes. Every day, the same. She will enter that room and she doesn't leave again. She will stay with me there till we sleep.
And I told him that the day that stops, he should get worried.
Yes. At least it's a good sign now that I know that everything is okay, right?
Yeah. The day that happens, brother, enter mountain.
All right. So the next part of it is that for coming to realize that my money is no longer my money. It is not our money, and her money is her money.
No, but you know that my money is our money. You already know that I had that mindset.
Okay. All right, that's crucial. Let me not. I'm blessed there because I see the things I see online. It's crazy. The thing I see online is crazy. When people voice out their thoughts and how they want things to be in their marriage, it's crazy. You see that most married women don't even want their husband to know how much they earn. They don't want their husband to know how much they have. And I don't understand why it should be like that. My wife knows how much I have. She does. She knows everything I have. She can even take my phone now and do transfer. She has my PIN code, everything. Understand? So why shouldn't it be the same way? I have her PIN, I have her everything, her password, everything, phone password, banking app password. We have all those things, email password, Facebook password, all those things, we know them. You understand? So hiding that thing and keeping from your partner, I don't understand why people do that, and especially money.
Money is always the problem.
Yeah, money for women, not for men actually. Though some men are actually
some men are like that.
Some men are, because we know that truth is that men, we tend to be selfish. We love ourselves. It's true. But when it comes to be a man, you have to actually realize that this is not just you. That you now have a family, you have a wife, you have kids. Your money is no longer your money, despite how much. So I have made peace with that. It used to check me some small before, but no while.
But the thing is, even for the woman, when you are single, your money is your money. But to my own understanding, I know some people will want to argue with me. But once you get married, your money is no longer your money. Your money is our money. My money is our money, because at the end of the day, we are in one team. We are playing for one team.
You know what? Let's not talk too much about it, but this is another view on this one.
Yeah, it's true.
So let's
talk much about it.
We'll still talk about finances.
Yes. Issue. So the next question says, how do you sometimes handle bitter disagreements in your marriage? Bitter disagreements. We have not had bitter disagreements, but we have had disagreements. At the end of the day, like we have mentioned severally, we should keep in mind that no matter what the disagreement is, that we are playing for one team. So I want him to be better. He wants me to be better. We want to be the relationship to be better. So whatever we are disagreeing about, we must find a middle ground that works for both parties. So that's how we handle disagreements.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question says, what are some difficulties you face as a married woman? Even though this year I've decided to be intentional about some of the things, about one of the things I want to mention now, because it takes intentionality. But one of the difficult things that may sound, to him it sounds, doesn't make sense. But the truth is, one of the difficult things I've experienced as a married woman is having to cook. Having to decide what to cook. And I keep pushing it to him to decide what he wants to eat so that I will cook. I always come up with what to cook when I crave that thing. Outside that, what do you want to eat for tomorrow? What do you want to eat this night? Like, I push it to him.
And the truth is that at the point this year, I took offense. I was like, please take charge of your kitchen. I'm not even forcing you to cook all the time. Cook anything, because I grew up in my house. My mom doesn't ask that question. At the point, there was even, I think they call it menu for every day.
But you know that we have kind of a menu now. If you have taken time,
then use it. It's okay. I don't have any complaint. Anything you cook.
The reason why it's that difficult for me is because I will have like 10 ideas of what to cook. Now the problem is having to settle with one.
And then she not push it on me.
So that he will tell me, let me know if it fits into the 10 things that I have in my mind. And the funny thing is, he will say sometimes he will say, and then I'll be like, okay, what of this? What of this? But like, this is, see, don't laugh at my pain. But this is like, even though I've gotten a hang of it, I'm getting a hang of it. Let me know if I've gotten a hang of it. I'm getting a hang of it, a hang of having to decide, okay, it's going to be this. That's what happens when you love to cook.
Experiment with food.
Yes.
But that shouldn't be honor. Is that all?
Is that, and having to cope with someone that is not organized as I am. It's not a difficulty.
She's alright.
Say Chisom.
She's organized.
Chisom is even organized for her age actually. I just noticed it last year. Chisom is organized, is an organized baby in her own way.
I'm not seeing that.
You're not seeing, but she organizes something.
She doesn't destroying it.
She doesn't allow things to be in disarray. If she knows that this is supposed to be here, she put it there. But the only thing is that
she has broken it.
No, not broken. Like, if somebody else does it, even sometimes she does it. But the thing is, after arranging it, she will still go back there, spoiler, and arrange it again.
All these things she's saying, Chisom is 2 years. Chisom is 2 year plus. And at this point in time, all she wants to do is to destroy and scatter. I'm not seeing any she can scatter the best thing, the strongest thing I give her. She will destroy it.
But the disorganized person I'm talking
about, I don't know about
really
it's not me.
I see. So, the people that know will bear me witness.
So wait, let me understand. What are some difficulties you face as a
married woman? That is to show that I don't really face a serious difficulty.
So your difficulty is not even the issue that maybe sometimes you'll be sleeping and your daughter will wake you up in the middle of the night and you're not sleeping.
Oh, that one is for mother. That one is motherhood.
It is part of the marriage now.
Okay,
I was organized.
I was categorizing it under motherhood. Trust me, I've had a lot of sleepless nights. Can you imagine? Of sleepless nights.
I was expecting her to talk about the one that to me. But I even feel pity for her. And she brought the whole thing back to me.
No, because I already like shelved that one under motherhood. But like you said, motherhood applied because of marriage. So yeah, okay, I'm going to say the real difficulty. Okay, all these things I've mentioned are not really difficulties, but the real difficulty is not having to sleep. Because if you're a mother, you know. Especially if you love your sleep. I love my sleep. But right now, I don't understand the full meaning of sleep again. So, okay, so another question says, how is marriage because I'm scared to enter? Sis, don't be scared to enter marriage, because marriage is sweet. But that does not mean you should rush into any marriage. No, take your time. take your time, develop yourself, get over that fear of not wanting to get married, maybe because of the kind of news that you have had. Because trust me, I know the kind of news that are on the is it mainstream, they call it mainstream media right now. A lot of divorce, these people, they got married, next year you hear their divorce, some of themselves even within the same year.
A lot of abuse and
yes,
stuff.
a lot of abuse, a lot of deaths because of marriage. That does not mean that good marriages do not exist. That's why I actually believe that those that have good marriages should show it, so that people also be will I say have confidence that good marriages works. Yes, because the thing is, bad marriage, the people that are in bad marriages are not ashamed to show the bad marriages.
It is bad news that shows online. You understand? It is bad news. It's when a man kills the wife that you see it online.
But when they say a couple that is living in peace,
it's not interesting now. It's boring.
It's not interesting. But that is how people actually think. It's not interesting. So don't let mainstream media put fear into you that marriage. There are a lot of marriages that are working. So don't be afraid to get into marriage. But make sure that when you want to marry, you're marrying the right person.
Somebody that has your back.
Yeah, somebody that has your back, and that you have gotten over that fear. Because that when you still have that fear and you finally get married, it
will drag you down.
It will drag you and that partner down, because you will always be seeing faults where there is no fault. So that's it for that. I think we're just going to answer one more question and we'll end this.
Yeah.
So is it going to be the last question?
Yes.
So the last question says, what's the age difference between you and your husband?
She's a baby.
Hey.
Just that by the time you have said will you marry me, she don't turn madam. That's the issue. By the time they born them, I don't chop like 2 bags of rice, 2 full bags of rice. Not like.
Oh jeez.
I'm older than her with 7 years. That's a lot of years. But the truth is that sometimes I actually don't see that the level of maturity that comes from her makes me sometimes I'll be like she's even older than me self. That's just the truth. The maturity that comes from her is beyond her age. So, and I appreciate God for that. But it doesn't mean that you're still a baby.
He said he has eaten, that he ate 2 bags of rice before they gave birth to me. It's okay. Well, like I said, it's 7 years. But for the longest time, I wanted to get married to someone that was older than me by 5 years. But see now, God has a great sense of humor. I said even 6 years, I will not accept. That's so. I don't even pass the 6 years, man.
That's so.
Okay, yeah, we have come to the end of this video. I know that you enjoyed this video, so please give us a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, you are those people that you watch and you just
jump and pass.
Jump and pass. You don't want to subscribe. See, today, make it a point of duty. In fact, as I'm speaking, just be clicking that subscribe button, and then the bell that comes up after to get notifications whenever I post new videos. So I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.